Well, I've wanted to come down here. I keep passing the turnoff to Hospital Creek. So I came down here, crossed, pretty easy really. The car is too good for this sort of stuff. But it's a place I wanted to come look at. I'm now like pretty close to 6 hours into my 12-hour drive. GX is there. You know, it's looking good, going great. Very remote, no reception, hardly any cars. It's beautiful. It's such a nice drive. So I'm just going to go down there and park it. I'm going to do a little video on things I like and things I don't like about the GX now that I'm almost 35,000 kilometers in. So let's do that. But look at this scenery. Isn't it stunning? Okay, so I wanted to show you there's a big rock. Can I zoom in? Yeah, it's sticking way up there. So, and I can't really go that way, so I'm going to go this way. But I'm going to show you on here what it's like. So we've got this side and that side. So, and I can see the rock just here. Like I said, fairly easy. You can see that I'm not going to hit anything on this side. Kind of takes all the guesswork out of four-wheel driving, doesn't it? Obviously, there's no diff locks or anything. Don't need that. This is a fairly simple little run for this car. And there you go. Okay, now, like I said, I want to talk about things I like and I don't like. So, as far as I'm aware, I'm the first person in Australia with a GX to break a windscreen. So I'm on my second windscreen and I'm going to need a new one soon. That was by a cop, actually, out by Burke & Wills. I've got chips over there, lots. So that's one design flaw, is the near vertical windscreen. However, it is what it is. The other thing everyone complains about is bonnet flutter. Doesn't bother me. I don't mind it. But yeah, should have better bracing. I've installed that, and well, the bonnet protector, it does work. Makes a big difference. There's probably saved myself a ton of stone chips. I've already got a chip in my camera. Well, you can't see. Yeah, just there. So that's kind of annoying. I've added the weather shields. Okay, the weather shields are aftermarket. They're excellent. They do make the A-pillar really wide, and it's hard to see through. They're very, very dark. Really good for when you're parked and you want to open the windows a little bit and get some airflow. The one thing I don't like is the amount of noise. I don't know if it's this. Like, look at that. It just seems a little bit noisy, especially on the driver's side. Little creek, isn't it beautiful? I am so far away from anything at the moment. Fuel is still 100 or probably 200k away in Hughenden, and the Lind was back quite a ways now. So yes, there is a little bit of wind noise here. I think it must be that bit. I've tried folding in the mirrors when I'm driving, see if that helps. No idea. So yeah, that's annoying, that wind noise. It shouldn't happen on a car worth this money. Other things I've added obviously the cross rails, the rooftop tent. I've added the step for the rooftop tent. We have the off-road tow kit. So you can see me, I'm looking a bit rough. I left at 5 this morning, couldn't be bothered to shave. We added the off-road tow kit, the electronic brake controller as well. We've got that. Floor mats from Osco, and then I made one for the back, and then I put drawers in at the back. Won't show you that because it's an absolute mess back there at the moment. I'm always bringing things back and forth. What else? Brake controller, weather shields. That's about it. You don't really need to do much. So what I don't like about the car, which should be better, is the big one, fuel economy. Not fuel economy, fuel tank size. That sucks. It could and should be a lot better. The other one I don't like is rear suspension. It feels too soft. I think I need to put like a preload collar in the rear suspension, and that will make it handle quite a bit better. But it is a good looking car, isn't it? I think they're really, really a good looking car. The tires at almost 35,000 K are still doing well. Probably get 50 out of them, and that's not bad considering I'm doing 120 K and 44 degree heat on the highway for 12 hours at a time. So it's not bad. What else? There's yeah. So that noise, that wind noise on the driver's side. The other thing is, when I'm doing my 12-hour drives, okay, it's lovely, but the seats are good. They're not great. They're closer to great than good, but towards the end of 12 hours, I am getting stiff. And that is, we really should, across the range, have the massage seats and the rest of it, which would be good. Oh yeah, I've got the dash cam, which is fantastic. Fit Cam X, really like that. Yeah, so the seats are good but not great, but closer to great than good, just so you know. What else is there? There's the little fridge. Didn't want it, couldn't care less about it. Now I love it. I would have opted to take it off if I could have, but no, it's fantastic. Really enjoyed that, having that. I've got drinks in there, so that was a nice surprise that I liked it as much as I did. Yeah, there's good room in it. I haven't driven the Ineos Grenadier or the new Defender, and I'd like to, but all I can say is, having had Land Rovers, I think I would feel more comfortable in this one knowing I'd get home. Mind you, our Land Rovers that we've had were more reliable than the Volkswagen we had, the Tiguan. However, the Tiguan had the tailgate kick opening, you know, you swing your foot underneath. Why don't we have that on this? That's ridiculous. If I was to get another one of these, I'd opt for the sunroof delete. Don't need a sunroof. It's never open. Never open. The fuel range is what my biggest pet peeve. I am biting the bullet ordering a Peak 4x4 bull bar in the next few weeks. And I'll get some spotties. I'm not sure which brand yet. Everyone tells me to go steady, but I've tried that with on my motorcycle. I got some indicators and the wires fell out. They weren't soldered properly, so that makes me a little bit nervous about spending a lot of money on the big spotties if the little ones, the simple ones, don't work quite properly. So I'll be doing that in the next few weeks. It'll be installed by Christmas at the very latest. and that's going to be good. That means I can drive at night, because right now I won't drive at night. Today I'm taking it slow. I'm just having a good time. I'm not in a big rush. My wife is still in Cairns. She's not home till tomorrow. So I thought I'll just stop and do some videos. My GoPro, I was going to use that, but the stupid thing, don't buy a GoPro, buy a DJI. Not only, like, the GoPro itself is fantastic. It does great videos. I'm really impressed. But you have to subscribe to get all the features that you paid for when you bought the bloody thing. To get the videos off of the GoPro onto the iPad, for example, it's such a pain in the ass, because they're quick. Thing is terrible to use. So just don't go with GoPro, go with DJI. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sell my GoPro and get a DJI. I think that's going to be a much better thing. What else can I tell you? I love the power. You know, if I want to pass somebody, I'm passing. There's enough power to get past anybody. The fuel range, like I said, if we can get 120 liter total between that, the main tank and an auxiliary tank, I would be over the moon. That would be enough for me to get 1,000 K, and that's more than adequate for me. So that's the only thing that really worries me when I do these big drives, is fuel range. I carry 20 liters in the car just in case. And yes, what else can I tell you? If you have any questions, ask. Off-road, it's great. I've done a bit of off-roading in it. I'll be doing a lot more later this year, because things are settling down now for me. So I'll get out, do a lot more four-wheel driving. I go out pig hunting or fishing or something, use this thing properly. Yeah, the sound system is really good. I found you got to plug it in the phone though, or else it's too slow. You hit next and there's a delay, and I don't like that. Whereas if you plug it straight in, it works perfectly, instant, as it should be. Just the Bluetooth is a little slow. Having said that, compared to driving the brand new Hilux that I drive for work, the processing powers of the computer in this is far superior. It's so much better than the Hilux. When you hit cruise, it's instant. On the Hilux, it has to think about it. It's nowhere near as good as this. So there are these little things that I can see make more sense with the Lexus. 5 layers of paint versus 3 on a Toyota, that sort of stuff. But yeah, I'm impressed with the car. So yes, good and bad. Yeah, let me know what you think. I'm really happy with it. I'm wondering if, well, actually, when we get the hybrid in Australia, I might put my name down for the hybrid and see how that goes, because I'll probably have 100,000 K on this time next year. It'll be time to change it or sell it because of the lease. So if I can get the hybrid, that'd be really good. Interested in that. We'll see. I didn't drive it for 4 months and I'm still at 35,000 K, and it's almost a year old. So yes. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Back in the car doing another 6 hours, and then I'll be back in Mount Isa. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna have a bit of fun on this trail. All right, bye.